Hey everyone. So if you guys didn't notice as of late, of course, we put a disclaimer at the front of our episodes. This will probably be the last time you'll see that disclaimer, just because it's not as necessary anymore, because we aren't We Watch Whedon Dollhouse anymore. We don't
say that name anymore.
We are We Watch Dollhouse. And if you don't know why, you can look it up.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that we have been recording these episodes post all of that taking place. So,
yeah, we got a few comments like, "Ooh, wow, why are you still talking about him after all this happened?" And it's like, oh man, it's like whatever show I'm a part of on this channel, I can't get away from the curse of like things going wrong after recording. You know what I mean? It's like, it was like we recorded Firefly in all of like 2 days, right? So we weren't able to like correct mistakes or like, you know, respond to criticisms that people had. And then of course, like we record the first 5 episodes of this show and then all of that stuff comes out. And then it's like, oh man, it's like, why are you talking about him still? And it was circumstance. We didn't know. We're not going to use his name anymore. It is We Watch Dollhouse. For all that I'm concerned, Eliza Dushku produced this show, and she's a producer on this show.
Yep.
So you know what? She's the showrunner in my mind now, and that's just the canon.
We
that's
watch
just the head canon.
We watch.
Yeah,
Dushku.
that's just the head canon we're gonna go with. But this is episode 6.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of one of the first episodes where there's a larger story taking place that will continue on for the rest of the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Can't wait.
I think you're going to love this episode.
Good. I can't wait. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Different start.
When you hear the words dollhouse, you probably think of little girls playing Tea Party. But for some people in Los Angeles, those words have a different meaning, a darker meaning.
Yeah, everyone knows that. They got people programmed to do whatever. They could be for sex or, you know, kill a guy. They're out there.
Oh, it's happening. There's one thing people will always need is slaves.
Well, some of the versions of the story say the dolls themselves are volunteers.
There's only one reason someone would volunteer to be a slave, and if they is one already. Volunteers. You must be out of your fucking mind.
Dude.
So being a doll, you do whatever, and you don't gotta remember nothing, or study, or pay rent, and you just party with rich people all the time? Where's the dotted line?
I mean, when you put it like that.
A spokesperson for the governor insists that this legend is nothing more than that. And stories of an FBI task force investigating the dollhouse have been flatly denied. But the rumors persist, and like every good fairy tale, the story grows more intricate and more divisive every decade.
No, it can't be that easy.
This is my case. You
him.
Would you come around my house, dig through my garbage too?
Badger's back.
You're out of hand cream again.
This is my report. If there is some giant conspiracy that's sucking the brains out of nice young people, this bit of tail that you're chasing is A, effectively dead, and B, a whore. A mindless whore. Just your type. No disrespect, I'm sure she still has a heart
Badger.
He needed to say it so we know he's an asshole, but...
I strike a nerve?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna put you down. I pray to God I'm there to see it.
Wow.
Oh.
Did Victor upset you? Do you remember?
Victor wants to pretend.
Pretend?
He pretends we're married.
Oh.
Something's up?
Yes. Sierra's had sex. But he liked to play.
Wait, the dolls
You
don't
can
have
determine
sex
that?
drives.
I
That's
guess
part
you
of the
could.
deal, right? If Victor's off program, then he could be Jekyll and hiding, just like Alpha did.
We can't jump to any conclusions.
Dude.
But we can go to the videotape.
How long is she?
2 days. If Victor is playing doctor when not imprinted with an MD, then he goes to the attic.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
See anybody in the house or around the house, and that includes the boys.
Forget it. You'll be very much alone.
All right.
Joel?
Hi, honey.
Yes?
Are you okay? You sounded so serious on the phone.
Serious guy.
You're a dork. Luann's covering for me, so this can't take forever.
You may have to owe her one. I did something.
Something bad?
I'd like you both to turn around very slowly. What's the matter, Mr. Miner? Did you two want to be?
Oh, he's fucking found her.
Definitely made a mistake.
What are you?
I don't know.
Please put the gun away.
different.
My name is Rebecca Miner, and this is my husband, Joel. We just bought this house.
Please tell me your name.
I'm Paul Ballard. I'm with the FBI.
I knew it.
And I love Patton Oswalt, but come on.
It's
like, we're supposed
porn,
to believe that
isn't it?
relationship.
The internet venture that suddenly pays off.
Right.
You did porn? My husband does porn.
No, I don't do porn. You're in huge trouble.
Your name is Caroline. You don't know this, but you're being fooled. You're being used.
Okay, I'm giving you one last chance to leave.
Would never hurt you.
Oh.
Attack one of our men.
Sweetie,
You need a treatment.
Oh.
Tell me what you're looking for.
I found what I was looking for.
Really? Figured you'd be a lot happier right about now.
Tell me about the dollhouse.
It's pink and it opens up and there's teeny furniture and you put the boy doll on top of the girl doll and we learn about urges.
What's her name?
Rebecca, she told you.
Really? How do you know Rebecca?
We've been married for 7 years.
So that's your fantasy? All the money in the world, the most elaborate, high-class underground operation ever designed, and you just want to play house? I guess the rich really are different.
Why?
If you're
What's your
lonely,
fantasy?
I guess.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it
okay
seems
right here in
nice.
the real world, thanks.
No, you have a fantasy, okay? We all do. We need it to survive. And I think your fantasy is about my Rebecca.
Her name is Caroline.
Right.
A few years ago, she was a student, and then she had her identity ripped from her so she could play love slave to every loser with a wad of cash.
But then, the brave little FBI agent whisked her away from the cash-wielding losers and restored her true identity. And she fell in love with him.
Doesn't go like that.
I saw how you were with her. It was almost cute.
We're not here to talk about me.
Hey, I don't have to be here at all. I mean, you're not gonna arrest me. You meet this girl, or you see her somewhere, huh? Caroline? Suddenly, it gets personal. Is there someone in your life right now?
Why are you giving him any details?
Of course not.
Right.
You're interrogating
there's no
him, not
room
the
for
other
a
way
real
around.
girl, is there, when you can feel Caroline beckoning? You know, I have to say, I think your fantasy is even sadder than mine.
Won't know until I hear it.
Well, it didn't involve drinking alone.
I'm right to know. Lawrence, I didn't do this. You know me, man. I wouldn't do this, man. Come on, you know I wouldn't do this. I didn't do this.
Where are they taking Victor?
Why don't you go paint something? Nice work, man.
Where are they taking Victor?
Becca, I'm trying to protect Sierra.
Sierra cries.
Not anymore.
Do you trust me?
With my life.
Do you want to play the game?
Oh,
No.
crap.
But you remember to be very quiet during that game, right?
It wasn't Victor or Victor's handler.
Lift up your dress.
Ah.
There you go, Boyd.
He set that up.
He did.
That wasn't quiet.
Was it meant to be?
Wow.
Ready to play?
Uh-oh.
I dig his coat.
It's a good jacket.
I think I have something like that. Doesn't look quite that cool.
What kind of a real federal agent keeps their gun in their back pants like that?
I'm counting on it.
Oh, she's playing you.
The dollhouse is real. They know you're after them, and they're gonna have you taken off the case. That's why they sent me.
Why are you telling me this?
We
Indeed.
have a person inside.
And why did you have to
Person
fight
got
me
the
before you
imprint while
told
the
me?
programmer wasn't looking. Added this parameter.
Is this the person that sent me the tapes and the picture?
No, this is their first communication. Security inside is very tight.
Where is it?
You can't know that. You're going about this the wrong way.
I have to take down the dollhouse.
There are over 20 dollhouses in cities around the world. They have ties to every major political power on the planet. You cannot possibly stop them alone.
You're gonna help me?
Wow, that's some
Person
exposition.
sent this messages.
Right.
Why?
The dollhouse deals in fantasy. That is their business, but that is not their purpose.
What is?
We need you to find out. We'll contact you again, if possible, with this same body. But you have to let the dollhouse win.
This
Make
is
them
some
back off.
wild programming they did on her this time.
Trust me. They will protect the information. They don't want you dead, but anyone else.
Melly.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, no. This is what I was worried about because they made her so likable. Oh, she's gonna die. I'm not happy about this.
There are 3 flowers in a vase. The 3rd flower is green.
It was DeWitt's way of getting rid of him, not her.
There are 3 flowers in a vase. The 3rd flower is yellow.
I want you to contact your counterparts in the other houses. Tell them about what happened to Sierra.
That won't look good for you.
It can't happen again.
She's all right?
Topher did everything he knows to remove the experience. Ignorance in this case truly is bliss.
I don't think they're as ignorant as they're supposed to be.
No, we're working on it.
Good day.
At least it wasn't Victor.
You have a book.
I never thought it was.
I enjoy looking at it. Would you like to see?
It isn't finished. The picture. It isn't finished.
Her mission.
If I could write out my own dream.
That's interesting.
For the next time that
Oh, I see.
Poor Paul. Not Paul. Poor Patton.
against all things thrown our way.
It's like you do feel so bad for Patton's character, but also it's so like you sleep with her at the end. It's so creepy, dude. Come on.
Yeah. All right.
Like you want to feel bad for him because his life was ruined and his wife was taken from him far too early.
Yeah,
but
like
sleeping with someone who has no choice.
All of that adds up, and you're like, oh, that's sweet. Oh, what? Yeah, I totally get it. And then and then it's a fantasy. So I enjoy. It's like, well, we got to make him somewhat of a.
Yeah, you got to make him a bad guy.
That was a great episode. I really enjoyed it.
What did you think? Did you think it was pretty self-contained as it had been described? It kind of gives us a lot of details about the dollhouse in one episode.
I think that's part of the reason it was so good is we got a complete arc.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still plenty things left over, which entice you to watch more, but it was strong. We got so much exposition.
Yeah.
For, like, the neighbor is a doll. Holy crap. Mm-hmm. That's huge. And they really built so much character I mean, granted, she's a doll, so she's programmed that way, which is a little strange. But like, the personality that she carries with her, like we got so much character there. So I guess I like how Topher programmed her. I assume Topher did it.
One would assume. It is sad that we thought Paul might have true love and, not need to continue down this rabbit hole and pull the rug out. It's just a doll like everything else in his life.
No, but he's clearly somewhat invested in Echo specifically regardless. So I feel like in terms of writing wise, this makes sense. It's like, okay, we're going to make you like this one character, but at a certain point, just so we're clear, it's not going to stick forever, So
yeah, and Echo claims that someone on the inside is talking to Paul through her about the dollhouse. Who do you think that is?
I don't have many to go off of, so I'm just going to go with Whiskey.
Okay. So Amy Acker for now.
Amy Acker, yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and it's unfortunate. I know it makes no sense with what this show is, but I'm really looking forward to the day when Echo fully is aware of what's going on. And they keep teasing moments, but I know it does defeat the point of the show, but I think maybe that's what makes it a compelling show to watch in the first place, is like, when is it going to happen? I want to see them get their wherewithal. Victor too.
You want to see Caroline.
I want to see Caroline. You know what? I have a theory before we wrap this. I do have a theory.
Hit me with it.
We're going to get Caroline probably closer to the end of this season, or somewhere. I'm guessing either second to last episode or very last episode. We're going to get Caroline, but then she's going to go back under.
Are you saying this season or this series?
I'm going to go with this season.
Okay.
I'm going to go with this season. We're going to get Caroline, but it's going to be for a brief moment, and then the dollhouse will get her again.
Gotcha.
And she'll go back under, and it'll be kind of like, man.
Almost had her.
Yeah, it's either that or it ends with Caroline, and then the next season opens up with them getting her and making her back into a doll, which I hope doesn't happen, but I'm also expecting it to. I can't imagine if we're going to get Caroline, it's going to stick.
Right, because that would be the end.
Right. I mean,
well, there's
she's
only
the main
one
doll.
way to find out.
There is only one way, so
we got to keep watching.
And we don't have a closeout because we changed things.
We watched Dollhouse. We doll watched it.
We'll work on that, guys. We'll work on that. Yeah.
Next time.
Oh my God, can you believe that they did that? And then they went and did that? And then can you believe that they came up against, that too. Good Lord. So many surprises, even more surprises over at patreon.com/fantheorytv, where you get full-length reactions, exclusive content, and stuff you don't see here. So go, check it out now, go.